After you left, I've been learning to breathe. Every night feels heavier to me. I was holding on, now I release all the memories that don't bring me peace. After you left, something changed inside. I don't run from the truth, I don't hide. I just walk through the lows with my pride. Even when I still think of your eyes. Yeah, I remember the way we started. Two young hearts never guarded. Every word felt honest and open. Now the moments are broken and folded. We would talk to the morning light. No sleep, just us in the night. Now the silence don't feel right. Like a space that lost its light. I was sure we would never drift. Never thought we would come to this. Now I see how the distance is. Just a part of what time can fix. You had dreams, I had mine. We were walking a thin line, trying hard to align, but we slipped out the same with time. Now the room feels empty and wide. All the laughter has slowly died. Every corner reminds me of all the moments we used to hide. I still see you in little things, in the songs that the memory brings, in the air when the phone doesn't ring, in the weight of the silence it brings. I try telling myself it's done, try pretending I'm truly one, but the truth is I'm not as strong. Still replaying what went wrong. I've been learning to sit with pain, not escaping it through escape. Every feeling I let remain helps me understand and reshape. After you left, I've been learning to breathe. Every night feels heavier to me. I was holding on, now I release all the memories that don't bring me peace. After you left, something changed inside. I don't run from the truth, I don't hide. I just walk through the lows with my pride. Even when I still think of your eyes. Yeah, I see it from a higher view. Not just me, but the things we do. Every story got a point or two that you only can learn and go. We were right and we were wrong. We were weak and we were strong, but the feeling that carried on couldn't stay when the time was gone. Now I move at a steady pace, not in rush, not a race to chase. I accept what I can't replace, and I keep what I can't embrace. You're a chapter I had to read, not the ending I thought I need, but a part of the rules that lead to the person I'm meant to be. If I close my eyes, I'll see all the versions of you and me, but they live in a memory, not the place where we're meant to be. Yeah, let the past stay where it belongs, even if it still feels strong. I'll keep moving, it won't take long to rewrite where I truly belong. Now the nights don't hit the same, different tone, different frame. I don't chase what I can't reclaim, I just grow to the change. Every thought that I used to avoid, every thought that I used to avoid, now I face, now I destroy. Every void that I try to fill, now I understand and deploy. I've been quiet but I've been aware, every breath is a form of repair. Not a rush, just a way to prepare for a life that is balanced and fair. I don't need what I used to need, I don't believe what won't succeed. I just plan what I choose to see, and I trust what is meant to be. Yeah, yeah, the images slowly fade, not erased, just rearrange. Every feeling that I once saved, now it's stored in a different space. I remember your voice and tone, how it felt like a second home. Now I walk through this on my own, but I'm learning to feel alone. Not in loss, but in control, finding peace in my own soul. Not attached to a shared role, just a self that I now console. Every ending is not a fault, sometimes endings are meant for all, to create what we build and call something new that can't stand tall. I've been right to understand, not just pain but a full command of the heart and the moving hand. They can guide or misunderstand all the signs that I missed before. Now I notice and read them more. Every closed and unlocked door had a reason I can't ignore. I don't rush to replace the past, I don't chase, won't truly last. I just build from the pieces cast, from a love that moved too fast. Yeah, I carry it quietly now, not a weight that will bring me down, just a story that taught me how to be stable without a crowd. Every lesson became a guide, every tear that I held inside, now a part of the way I ride. All the things that I feel tonight, I don't hate what we but to show you what you can be. After you left, I've been learning to breathe. Every night feels heavier to me. I was holding on, now I release all the memories that don't bring me peace. After you left, something changed inside. I don't run from the truth, I don't hide. I just walk through the lows with my pride. Even when I still think of your eyes. We said goodbye without a word, left it hanging, never heard. All the feelings left unheard, now they echo like a blur. I still see you when I close my eyes, in the dark where the memory lies. No more truth, just 1,000 lies that we told ourselves to survive. Yeah, we drifted without a sound. No more love, no common ground. What we built slowly came around. Now it's gone, it can't be found. I remember the early days, different look, different ways. Every touch had a warmer face. Now it's cold in a million ways. We stopped trying to understand, stopped reaching for the other hand. What we had couldn't make a stand, fell apart like it wasn't planned. I was hoping we'd fix it somehow, but the silence was louder than now. Every promise we made out loud turned to dust that just drifts around. Late reflections in empty rooms, faded light and familiar tunes. Every corner still holds the truth, but the time we outgrew too soon. I've been walking through memories, like a film I can't pause or freeze. Every scene brings a different ease, and a wave of uncertainty. I don't blame you, I don't deny. What we felt wasn't just a lie, but the timing we couldn't align turned the love into something that died. I accept what we couldn't say, all the words that we never gave. Now they live in a quiet grave, in a place that the heart forgave. We said goodbye without a word, left it hanging, never heard. All the feelings left unheard, now they echo like a bird. I still see you when I close my eyes, in the dark where the memory lies. No more truth, just 1,000 lies that we told ourselves to survive. Now the distance feels more defined, not just space but a shift in mind. I was caught in a different bind, trying hard just to realign. Every message I never sent, every thought that I couldn't vent, now they stay where the silence went, like a truth that was never meant. I've been learning to let things go, not the feeling but what I show. Not the past but the undertow that was pulling me down below. There's a peace in accepting loss, even when it comes at a cost. Every ending reveals the cost of the love that we both embossed. Ooh, if we met in another time, would we still draw the same line, or would everything realign? And the story would still be mine, but the moment has passed us by. No more reason to ask why. We just live what we couldn't tie, now it fades as the days go by. I've been quiet but I've been clear, every thought that I hold is near. Now the loss is a different sphere, where the past doesn't interfere. All the nights that I stayed awake, trying hard just to reawake what was lost in a different shape, but some things you just can't remake. Now I'm over the steady calm, no more chaos inside the storm. Every scar is a kind of form that reminds me of what transformed. I don't chase what is gone for good, I accept what I misunderstood. Every chapter that I once read, now it's closed like it always should. The echoes are softer now, not as loud as they used to sound. I can walk through the same old ground without feeling like I'm unbound. I remember your subtle ways, all the smiles in the quiet days. Now they linger in muted haze, like a dream that just slowly fades. I don't fight what is already gone, I don't hold where I don't belong. I just carry it like a song that was beautiful then moved on. Every ending has shaped my view, not just pain but a deeper truth, that some bonds are not meant to glue, but to guide what you'll go through. I've been growing from what we were, not the same but a different person. Now I understand what I learned, from the bridges that slowly burn. I don't need to forget it all, I just know I won't let it fall. In the patterns that make me stall, I move forward, I stand tall. Now the future is open space, not defined by a single face. I can build at a different pace, with a clearer and grounded base. All the fragments I used to hold, now a part of a story told. Not in chains but in something whole, that I carry within my soul. Final step as I close this out, no more questions, no more doubt. I just walk with a steady route, through a life that I now map out. If you listen you'll understand, not every love can withstand, but it leaves you with something planned for the next time you take a stand. So I leave it where it belongs, in the past where it came from. Not a race, just moving on, like a quiet unfinished song. We said goodbye without a word, left it hanging, never heard. All the feelings left unheard, now they echo like a blur. I still see you when I close my eyes, in the dark where the memory lies. No more truth, just 1,000 lies that we told ourselves to survive.
What remains when the love is gone? Only echoes that linger on. I don't chase what I move beyond, I just face what I become. What remains is a clearer mind, all the pieces I left behind. I was lost, now I realize every ending was by design. Yeah, I was caught in a different state, holding on when it wasn't fate. Every word that we couldn't state turned to silence we couldn't break. I remember the tone we had, half was good and the rest was sad. Every moment we both went bad, still I keep what we once had. Not a conflict but what was real, not a distance but what we feel. Even wounds that refuse to heal, teach you things you can't unseal. I was searching for a sign before, now I see what I missed in store. Every path that I walked before led me here to a different chord. Now the nights feel a bit more calm, less of chaos, less alarm. I don't chase what do me harm, I just guard my inner calm. All the silence became my guide, every thought that I keep inside. Not a loss, just a shifting tide, where the past and the present divide. I've been learning to trust the flow, not controlling what I don't know. Every step that I choose to go builds a self that will continue to grow. You were part of my inner change, not a loss, just a different stage. Every page that I had to turn helped me see what I needed to learn. What remains when the love is gone? Only echoes that linger on. I don't chase what I move beyond, I just face what I become. What remains is a clearer mind, all the pieces I left behind. I was lost, now I realize every ending was by design. Yeah, I walk with a steady pace, no more rushing to win a race. Every step got a grounded base, every move in the proper place. I've been quiet but not unsure, every feeling I now endure is a signal to something pure, not a burden I must ignore. I don't question what came and went, every moment had its intent. Even things that I couldn't mend had a purpose that I now comprehend. I don't cling to what used to be, I embrace what is meant to be. Every change that has come to me gave me clarity and release. Ooh. If I look back, I don't stay. I'll just learn and move away. What was once a brighter day now becomes a distant way. Yeah, not a loss, just a shift in view. Not the end, just something new. What remains is what is true, and the truth lives inside of you. Now I see from a wider lens, not just pain but the full extent of the growth that this journey sent. Through the cracks that were never bent, every moment I once denied, I become something I can't hide. It's a part of the path I ride, that'll shape my internal guide. I've been building a different base, not attached to a single place. Every thought that I now embrace, let me move at a steady pace. I don't measure what I have lost, I just value what it has cost. Every ending has paid the cost for a self that will not be lost. Yeah, the past isn't pulling me back. It's a reference, not a track. Every memory that I unpack is a step that keeps me on track. I remember the highs and lows, every moment that comes and goes. Now I understand what it shows, not all love is meant to close. Some remain as a quiet thread, not forgotten but softly spread in the thoughts that I now have said, and the growth that lies ahead. I've been changing without the noise, not reacting, just making choice. Every move is a mindful voice that reflects what I now implore. Yeah, the weight doesn't feel the same. It's been lighter since I reframed. Not the end, but a different game, where I play with a clearer aim. I don't carry what I release, I don't chase what has now ceased. Every ending has brought me peace, in a way that has never decreased. Final thoughts as I close this view, not the past but the things I do. Every line that I write is proof that I grew from what I went through. If I meet you, I'll understand. We were never a final plan, just a chapter that helped me stand and become who I am. So I move with a center mind, leaving echoes of what I find. What remains is a life design from the pieces I left behind. What remains when the love is gone? Only echoes that linger on. I don't chase what I move beyond, I just face what I become. What remains is a clearer mind, all the pieces I left behind. I was lost, now I realize every end was by design. All the promises we made now faded, every memory slowly translated in the silence we both created. Now it's love that we never completed. I still hear your voice in the quiet night, like a ghost that won't leave my mind. We were close but we lost our time. Now it's only the afterlife. Yeah, we were close in a different light. Every word felt so real and right. Now it's gone like a distant light, flickering out of my sight. We would talk till the early dawn, never thought it could ever be gone. But the feeling we held so strong started shifting and drifting on. I remember the smallest things, how you laughed at the simplest things. Now those moments are everything that I hold when the silence rings. I was certain we had a path, never questioned the aftermath. But the future we tried to map started breaking in half. Now I walk through familiar streets, every corner still holds repeat of the times when our lives were me, in a rhythm that felt complete. I've been learning to let it go, not erase it but just to know that some things have their natural flow, and they leave when they're meant to go. All the words that we left unsaid still replay in my quiet head. Not a curse, just a path we tread that connects what we once had. I don't chase what I cannot keep, I don't dwell in a loss so deep. I just rest when I'm incomplete and accept what I now can see. The promises we made now faded, every memory slowly translated, and the silence we both created. Now it's love that we never completed. I still hear your voice in the quiet night, like a ghost that won't leave my mind. We were close but we lost our time. Now Only the afterlife. Only the afterlife. Yeah. Yeah, the distance grew without a sound. No more calling, no common ground. Every feeling that once was found, now it's scattered and not around. I've been holding on to the past, trying hard but it couldn't last. Every moment just moved too fast, left a trace that will always last. I don't blame what we couldn't fix, not a puzzle with perfect mix. Sometimes love just exists and shifts, like a current that gently drifts. I've been growing from what we were, not a loss, just a different blur. Every memory starts to stir in the lessons that now occur. Ooh, if we meet in another space, will we still share the same embrace? Or just pass with a silent face, like two strangers in time and place? Yeah. Some things never repeat again, some connections just reach an end. Not a failure but how we been, when the story refuses to mend. Now I move with a quiet strength, not defined by the length of lane. Every step that I take is weight, with the growth that I've now displayed. I don't carry the weight of loss, I just learn what it truly costs. Every ending that I've crossed help me find what cannot be lost. I've been steady in who I am, not the same as I used to stand. Now I walk with a clearer plan, understand the bigger span. Yeah, the echoes are softer now, not as loud as they once allowed. I can breathe out any doubt that I'll figure this life somehow. I remember but I don't stay in the places that drift away. Every thought that I replay helps me move in a better way. All the fragments fear come a guide, not a chain that I hold inside. Every memory I decide is a part of the path I ride. I've been building a different view, not attached to what once was true, but respectful of what we knew in the time that we both went through. Now the silence feels more like peace, not a void but a soft release. Every thought that begins to cease leaves a space where I find ease. I don't fight what is already past, I don't hold what can't always last. I just learn from the moving cast of a story that went too fast. Final chapter but not the end, just a turn where the line transcend. Every loss that I now command help me grow and begin again. If I think of you I don't fall, I just see how we had it all, and the way that it had to go for a change that would reshape all. So I close with a lighter chest, not in pain but a quiet rest. All the pieces I once possessed now are lessons that I invest. All the promises we made now faded, every memory slowly translated into silence we both created. Now it's love that we never completed. I still hear your voice in a quiet night, like a ghost that won't leave my mind. We were close but we lost our time. Now it's only the afterlife.